Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing great. Welcome to the SISYA platform. I am Neha Pratyas. I have done my post-graduation from IIT Gandhinagar. So let's start the video. In this video, we are going to learn about linear equations in two variables, and then we will see some Olympiad problems on that. Let's start the video. First, we will learn what is linear equation. Then after that, we will see solution of a linear equation. Okay. So what is linear equation? An equation where the highest power of the variable is 1. We call that equation as linear equation. For example, we have this equation x plus 5 equal to 2. Okay. So we have this equation, right? In this, what is variable? X is variable here. So this is variable. So what is power of x here? Its power is 1, right? So जब भी इक्वेशन में वेरिएबल की पावर 1 होती है, उस इक्वेशन को हम क्या कहते हैं? इसे हम लीनियर इक्वेशन कहते हैं. For example, if you have this equation x plus y equal to 5. So in this equation also, power of both the variable is 1, right? The power of x is also 1 and the power of y is also 1. So this is also an example of linear equation. So an equation in which the highest power of the variables is 1, we call that equation as linear equation. Now let's see what is linear equation in two variables. So हमें नाम से ही पता चल रहा है इट इज़ लीनियर इक्वेशन कि यहाँ पे जो वेरिएबल्स की पावर है वो 1 होने वाली है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हेयर यू हैव दिस इक्वेशन ax plus by equal to c. So here we have two variables, that is x and y. So this is linear equation because the power of variables are 1, right? Now this is linear equation with two variables because here we have two variables x and y. So this is in general form of any linear equation in two variable, that is ax plus by equal to c, where we call this a as coefficient of x, b as coefficient of y, and c is any constant. So it can be 2, 3, 4, 5 or any real number. Okay. So this is a general form of linear equation in two variables. So here are some examples of linear equation in two variable, that is 2x plus 3y equal to 6, 3x minus 2y plus 1 equal to 0. So all of these are examples of linear equation in two variables because if the power of every variable in these equation is 1. So these are linear equations, and in these linear equations we have two variables, right? That is x and y. So that's why all of these are linear equation in two variables. Now see what are solution of a linear equation. So suppose you have a linear equation 2x plus y equal to 3. Okay, you have this linear equation. Now what are solution of this linear equation? So any pair of x comma y which satisfy this equation, we call this pair as solution of this linear equation. So for example, if we take x equal to 1 and y equal to 1, okay, then this 1 comma 1 will satisfy this equation. So let's substitute the value of x and y in this equation. So 2 with multiplication with 1 plus 1, it will give you 3, right? So x comma y, that is 1 comma 1, is satisfying this equation. So this is solution of this equation. So what are solution of a linear equation? So any pair x comma y which satisfy that equation, we call that pair as solution of that linear equation. Okay. For example, here you have this equation x plus y equal to 5. Now what are solution of these linear equation? So any pair which satisfy this equation. So if you take 2 comma 3, 3 comma 2, 4 comma 1, 1 comma 4. So all of these are solution of this linear equation because they are satisfying this linear equation, right? If you substitute here x equal to 2 and y equal to 3, it will give you 5, right? Similarly 4 comma 1, so if you substitute here in place of x 4 and in place of y 1, then it will give you 5, right? So all of these pair are solution of this linear equation. So here is some example. So you have this equation x plus y equal to 3. Now if you substitute x equal to 1 here and y equal to 2, so it will satisfy this equation, right? If you add 1 plus 2, it will give you 3. So this satisfies this equation. So this is a solution of this linear equation, okay? Okay, now let's start the question on linear equation of two variables. So the first question is, the monthly income of A and B are in the ratio of 8:7 and the monthly expenditure are in the ratio of 19:16. So if the savings of both A and B is 2500 rupees, then calculate the monthly income of A. So in the question it is given that monthly income of A and B are in the ratio of 8:7, right? So let's assume that this ratio is x, okay? So this ratio is x, that is the monthly income of A is the monthly income. So here write as monthly income. So let's assume the monthly income of A is 8x and the monthly income of B is 7x, okay? So it is monthly income of A is 8x and monthly income of B is 7x. Now the monthly expenditure are in the ratio of 19:16. So write the monthly expenditure here. So it is in the ratio 19:16. So let's suppose monthly expenditure of A is 19y and for B it is 16y. Now the savings of both A and B is 2500. So how will you calculate the saving? You will subtract monthly expenditure from monthly income, right? So what is the saving of A? So it is 8x minus 19y, right? It is monthly saving of A. It is given in the question that it is 2500, right? So ये हमें 2500 दिया है. Now again, if you calculate the saving of B, so what will you do? You will subtract monthly expenditure from monthly income, right? So just write the equation. So it is 7x minus 16y, right? Again it is here 2500. So you have these two equations, that is 8x minus 19y it is 2500 and 7x minus 16y it is also 2500, right? Now if you subtract this equation number 2 from equation number 1, then you will get x minus 3y and here it is 0, right? So you will get x equal to 3y. Now just substitute this value in any equation. So suppose we are substituting this value in equation number 1. So you will get 8 into 3y minus 19y will give you 2500, right? So from here it is 24y minus 19y is 2500. So it is 5y equal to 2500, right? So y we have 500 rupees. So what is the value of x? It is 3y, right? That is 3 into 500 rupees. So it will give you 1500 rupees. So value of x is 1500 and value of y is 500, right? Now the question is calculate the monthly income of A. So what we have assumed, the monthly income of A is 8x, right? So just write the monthly income of A. It is 8x. The value of x is 1500. So it is 8 into 1500. Okay. That is 12,000 rupees. So this is monthly income of A, okay? Now let's solve another question. So here we have, the question is, a man's age is 3 times the sum of the ages of his 2 sons. After 5 years, his age will be twice the sum of ages of his 2 sons. So calculate the age of men. So let's assume, so here men's age. So let's assume its age is x and sum of the ages of his 2 sons let's assume this is y, okay? Now it is given that a man's age is 3 times the sum of the ages of his 2 sons. That is x, that is man's age. It is 3 times the sum of ages of his 2 sons. X equal to 3, y we have. So let's suppose this is equation number 1. Now it is given that after 5 years, his age will be twice the sum of ages of his 2 sons. So after 5 years, what will be the age of men? So men's age is after 5 years, it is x plus 5, right? Men's age is x plus 5 and after 5 years, sum of ages of his 2 sons it is y plus 10, right? It is y plus 10 because it is sum of ages of his 2 sons. So we will add 5 plus 5 because after 5 years the sum will be y plus 10. Suppose your age, your present age is 2 and your sister's present age is 3 years, okay? Your present age is 2 years and your sister present age is 3 years. Now currently the sum of the ages of your age and your sister age, it is 5, right? 3 plus 2, it is 5. Now if I ask you what is the age, sum of the ages of your sister age and your age after 5 years. So what will you do? You will add 5 in your age and you will add 5 in your sister age, right? So in total you are adding 10 in your ages. So similarly here we will add 10 in the sum of ages. Now what is given? That after 5 years his age is twice the sum of ages. So it is given that x plus 5, it is twice the sum of ages, right? That is y plus 10. So here when you solve, you will get x plus 5, it is equal to 2y plus 20. Now you know the value of x in terms of y, that is x equal to 3y you have. So x equal to 3y, just substitute here. So you will get 3y plus 5, it is equal to 2y plus 20, right? So from here you will get value of y as 15. Now you know the value of y, that is sum of ages of his two sons. So just substitute the value of y here in equation 1. So you will get x equal to 3y, that is 3 into 15. So it will give you 45. So the man's age is 45 years. Okay. Now let's see another question. The question is 1/3 of the boys and 1/2 of the girls of a college participated in a social work project. If the number of students who participated is 300, out of which 100 are boys, then what is the number of students in the college? So let's assume that the number of boys are B and the number of girls are G. Okay. Now it is given that 1/3 of boys are participated. So 1/3 of boys are participated and 1/2 of girls are participated. And it is also given the total number of students who participated is 300, right? That is the sum of 1/3 of boys and 1/2 of girls. It is 300, okay? Now it is given that out of which 100 boys are participated. That is 1/3 of boys, it is 100, right? Because these boys have participated and it is given that 100 are participated. So these are equal. So from here you can say that the number of boys who participated is 300, okay? Now let's substitute this value B in this equation number 1. So here you have 1/3 of 300 plus half of girls, it is equal to 300, right? So you will get 100 plus half G, it is equal to 300, half G, you will get 200. So the number of girls who participated is 400, right? Now in the question, it is asked that what is the number of students in the college, okay? So number of boys we have 300. So number of boys are 300 and number of girls are 400. So how many students participated? So just add number of boys and number of girls. It will give you 700, okay? So in total 700 students are there in the college. Now next question is, if the common solution of the equations 3x plus 2y equal to 5 and 9x minus 2y equal to 3 is P comma Q, then find the product of P comma Q. So what are solutions which satisfy the equation, right? So here P and Q will satisfy both of these equations. So just write it, that is 3P plus 2Q equal to 5 and 9P minus 2Q equal to 3. So this is your equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now just add these equations. So after adding, you will get here 12P. This will cancel out and here you will get 8, right? So the value of P we have 8/12. That is P equal to 2/3. Now just substitute this value in any equation. So suppose let's substitute this in equation number 1, that is 3p plus 2q equal to 5. So the value of p, you have p equal to 2 upon 3. Just substitute here. You will get 2q equal to 3 and the value of q you have 3 upon 2. Now what is the product of p and q? It is 2 upon 3 into 3 upon 2. So it is 1. Okay. Now next question is, if ax plus by equal to a minus b and bx plus ay equal to a plus b have a common solution x comma y, then find the value of x. So here you have these two equations, ax plus by equal to a minus b and bx plus ay equal to a plus b. So this is your equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now first add equation number 1 and 2. So after adding, you will get here a plus b into x plus a plus b into y, and here you will get 2a, right? So let's take common a plus b from both of these terms. So you will get a plus b into x plus y, it will give you 2a. So you have x plus y as 2a upon a plus b. So let's suppose this is equation number 3rd. Now subtract equation 1 from equation 2, okay? So you have equation number 2, bx plus ay equal to a plus b. Bx plus ay equal to a plus b. And equation number 1 is ax plus by equal to a minus b. So you have ax plus by, it is equal to a minus b. Now subtract equation number, so this was our equation number 1 and this was equation number 2. Now subtract equation number 1 from equation 2, okay? So here you will get b minus a into x plus a minus b into y, and it is equal to 2b, right? It is equal to 2b. Now from here b minus a x, so take minus outside, so here you will get b minus a into y equal to 2b. Take b minus a common, so here you have x minus y, it is equal to 2b. So x minus y, you have 2b upon b minus a. So this is 2b upon b minus a. Suppose this is your equation number 4. So equation number 3rd was x plus y equal to 2a upon a plus b, and equation number 4 is x minus y equal to 2b upon b minus a. Now let's add both of these equation 3rd with equation number 4. So let's write equation number 3rd here, that is x plus y equal to 2a upon a plus b, okay? So let's write it here, 2a upon a plus b. Now add these equations. So after adding, this y with y cancel out, or you will get 2x equal to 2a upon a plus b plus 2b upon b minus a, right? Now 2 with 2 cancel out, so you will get x equal to a upon a plus b plus b upon b minus a. So from here you can say that it is a minus b upon a square minus b square, right? So the value of x is a minus b upon a square minus b square. Now next question is, if 1 upon 3 added to a number, the sum is divided by 2. So let's suppose the number is x. Now 1 upon 3 is added to a number. So let's add 1 upon 3 in this number and the sum is divided by 2. Now divide this number by 2. After this 4 upon 3 is added to this quotient. Okay. So let's add 4 upon 3 in this quotient and the resultant sum is 19. So it is 19, right? Now find the number. So let's solve this. It is divided by 2 minus 4 upon 3, right? So it will give you, that is 53 upon 3, right? Now multiply this 2 with 53 upon 3. You will get 106 upon 3, right? And from here x equal to 105 upon 3. You will get x equal to 35. So this is the number. Okay students, so in this video we have solved Olympiad questions on linear equation of two variables. So download the SISYA class app where you will get live classes, and like, share and subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you so much.